Hello everyone, welcome to the channel of The Big Squeak. Today I'm going to be showing 3 different methods to beat KURAMA after the new update, but one is way better than the other 2, but I need to get Shimra because I don't have him, so yeah. The reason that Shimra's so useful is because he's got the double damage for chakra, and obviously in a boss fight it doesn't matter about your stats, so you do double the damage, so here it's just better. I'm going to quickly skip through this summoning just until I get him. Okay, there we go, I got Shimra. Didn't take much chakra, so now I'm just going to go through what else you'll need. Also, if you can't get Shimra, I'd say use Rimuru or any other champion that, buffs damage, but Shimra is definitely the best with Rimuru in second. For the first method, obviously you don't have to use Shimra, he just doubles your damage, which obviously speeds it up a lot. And I've already unlocked all the powers from KURAMA, so just to show that you can do this without them, I'm going to be doing this with simply the Light Fruit, Kamehameha, and the other explosion thing that's meant to be the Spirit Bomb. If you don't have the Light Fruit, you could always use the Demon Grimoire, or maybe even the Tree Grimoire for guaranteed hits without being hit, but Light Fruit is definitely better, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so I'm going to unallocate all the keys that I have for my powers that I've already unlocked, and I'm going to show you a really easy method. Even if you haven't got all the skills unlocked that I do, you can do this with literally just Light Fruit and Shimra using the Z move. I would recommend doing this before Monday, because that's when KURAMA's drop chances are going to get lowered, and obviously that makes the power as hard as you get, and you want them as soon as possible. I had to join an UPS because for some reason it wouldn't let me do the boss in the other one, but this method is generally so simple. As long as you have the Light Fruit or any chakra based main attack like this, you'll be able to beat KURAMA really easy. The one thing is, you'll notice, and obviously this is a voiceover, but you see when I go really high, I do this on purpose just to show, when you aim really high, your abilities go the other way towards a barrier. So what you want to do is, see how I'm sort of in the centre, I'm not jumping really high, just click Z then, and as you see, you do 200 damage with Shimra, which makes the boss really, really easy. So for method 2, I have a clip of me doing it with someone and on my own. Personally, I think this method isn't as effective as the first one because you're using the White Eyes Blue line, which requires you to be close to the boss, which obviously means you have more chance of dying. So I would say carry on using the first method, but in case you don't have Shimra or Light Fruit, or you just want to do this for any reason, yeah, here it is. You definitely need to be using stage 4 because that buffs your damage by a lot. So that partnered with a champion like Rimuru, because obviously Shimra doesn't buff melee, only chakra, will melt the boss. As you can see, I do it on my own, but personally this method is nowhere near as good as the first one. This final clip is the third method. This is after you've unlocked all of the powers from the boss. You're going to use them along with the Light Fruit and Shimra to absolutely melt the boss. The only reason you're really going to be using this is if you're trying to farm chakra from the boss, or if you're trying to get a boost from your server, but this will just show you how quick you can do it when using my method.